Green Tree Productions is proud to present Duncanville Weekly News. It's the good news just for the City of Champions, Duncanville, Texas. And now, here's your host, John Thompson.
Hello, world, America, Texas, and Duncanville, and welcome to this edition of Duncanville Weekly News for the last couple of days of February and the first week or so of March 2017. Glad you're logged on and watching. Well, on this show, it's mostly all hoops again as both the Panthers and the Pantherettes head into the playoffs. And we're going to get to it right after this.
On Thursday, March the 16th at the high school during spring break, once again, the Duncanville Chamber of Commerce will hold the Flavor of Duncanville event. It will be from 4 to 8 p.m. Adults, admission is $10. Kids 5 and under are free. Tickets are available at the Chamber office and at Champions Cove. To participate with a booth, call the Chamber at 972-780-4990 or go to www.duncanvillechamber.org.
We are the 2016-17 Duncanville High School cheerleaders. It was a long football season, but right now, we're ready for some hoops!
Hoops? Did you say hoops? We gotcha hoops. Right here in the Hoops Corner on Duncanville Weekly News with all the highlights from the latest Duncanville Panther and Pantherette basketball games and a peek at upcoming games. The Hoops Corner is brought to you by
Jane's Memorial Chapel, your home-owned and operated funeral home celebrating life, honoring families, and serving you in your time of need.
Leon Miller Commercial Real Estate Properties on Main Street. Need some space? Call Leon at 972-709-7181.
Glow Family Dental, right here in Duncanville on Wheatland, right by the tracks.
By the Wolverton Company, serving Duncanville's heating and cooling needs for longer than anybody can remember. 972-296-COOL. And now, in the Hoops Corner, here's John with all the Hoops highlights.
Hello, Duncanville basketball fans, and welcome back to the Hoops Corner, where we're really rolling now, both teams deep into the playoffs. So let's get started with the last few of their games and start this week with the Panthers. They finished up their District 7 6A action and headed into the playoffs, and here's what's happened so far.
The Panthers' last scheduled game is at Grand Prairie, a team the Panthers had beaten by 25 last month in Duncanville, but that was no indication of what was going to happen in this game. Ahmad rebounds and scores to open the Panthers scoring. And then on a 2-on-1 fast break, Jacoby gets it to Miles for the basket. And then when Miles misses this shot, Dex is there to snare and score. Miles on another break for 2. And 1. And after the first quarter, it's 17-13 Panthers. The Gophers stopped the Panthers just before the clock ran out and managed to get it down and hit a three-point shot at the buzzer. And after 3, it's 49-47 Panthers. In the fourth, Ty gets it to Ahmad, but he has to save it back to Ty, who knew what to do with it. Then Miles gets it to Jacoby for a 2. And 1. And his free throw put the Panthers up by 9. Ty's shot is blocked to Stephen Quinn, who scored. And the Panthers lead by 5 with a little over a minute left. And as usual, lots of free throws down the stretch. And here Ty hits a couple, then two more. Then two more to make the lead 5 points. Clarence hits another free throw, and it made the final 69-66 Panthers. Ty had 22, and Jacoby scored 10 as the Panthers clinched second place in District 7 6A and get ready for the state playoffs. Then Tuesday night, it was down I-35 to West Texas to play the by-district game against the third-place team out of 8-6A, the Midway Panthers. And Miles gets on the board early with a rainbow. Then Jacoby straightens out that net from the Miles basket with a runner down the lane. And Midway was doing some scoring too, and this basket gave them an 8-point lead after one. In the second, Ty drives and dishes to Jordan for the score. And then Dex hits the longest of 2-point shots. Then he hits another one. Just a little closer as the Panthers play catch up. This breakaway dunk made it 25-20 at the half. And then here come all the free throws with Jacoby hitting a pair to give the Panthers their first lead of the game. So the Panthers are up by 2 and time is running out. And at the buzzer, Dex is called for a foul. So with no time left on the clock, the Panthers lead by 2. This Midway player has to hit both free throws to go to overtime. Game over. Panthers 55 and Hewitt Midway 53. Wow, Dex scored 19, Jacoby had 14, and Miles had 12 as the Panthers move on to the area round of the playoffs. Then on Friday night at Arlington High School, the Panthers met the Trinity Trojans, the fourth place entry from District 5 6A, who had beaten District 6 winner Denton Geyer to get here. A late arriving Duncanville crowd, due to a partial overlap with the Pantherettes game, was fixing to see a good one. Miles gets it started with a score on the fast break. Then hits a 3-point shot. But after one, the Panthers trail 13-11. In the second, Jordan scores on an inbounds play. And Terrell is loose scoring and is slashed, but no call. Dex nails a 3-point shot. And then Ty drives for a 2. And 1. Dex again stops and pops. To close the first half, a long desperation clutch is no good, but Ty saves the ball in behind his back to Dex, who beats the buzzer with a long 3-point shot. And at the half, it's 29-27 Trojans. Miles drives and scores in lane traffic early in the third quarter. Panthers fail to get back. Trinity banks home a shot to take their lead back to 4 points again, but Eric hits a 3-point shot. He pulls to within 1. Then on the inbounds play, Terrell intercepts and gets it to Ty, who gets it out to Miles, and he's fouled. he calmly steps up and hits both free throws to put the Panthers up by 1. But Trinity scores to regain the lead. Then Miles gets stripped, and somehow Ty saves the game, getting a tie ball which goes to the Panthers. So down by 1. Eric banks home a 17-foot shot to regain the lead. And after a conference or two, the officials decide that there's 3.7 seconds left. And here's what happened. Panthers win. Double overtime. Miles scored 27. Ty had 19 and Dex 12. Eric had 11 as the Panthers move on to the region quarterfinals.
James Memorial Chapel is the only family-owned funeral home in Duncanville and is proud to offer caring and dedicated services from familiar friends. Rick James and his family, the owners of James Memorial Chapel and Funeral Home, have served Duncanville area families in their time of loss since 1998. A beautiful and spacious chapel is offered, and James serves all cemeteries. When it comes to finding people you can trust in a time of need, you can turn to James Memorial Chapel. No one else knows families better. 811 South Cockrell Hill in Duncanville.
So now the Panthers will play Colleen Ellison in the Region 1 quarterfinals game Tuesday, February the 28th at Waco High School. A win there will put them in the Region 1 tournament to be in Fort Worth at the Wilkerson Grimes Fieldhouse March the 3rd and the 4th. That's Friday and Saturday.
Also, the Pantherettes, a week ahead of the Panthers, are headed to the state tournament, and here's the games that they won to get there.
Tuesday night, it was down I-35 to West Texas, where the Pantherettes played the Colleen Shoemaker Lady Gray Wolves, the 4th place finisher in District 8-6A. And there were no surprises here as Naya gets it started with a snowbird from a pass from Starr. Lorraine gets by with a travel in the lane for 2. Then takes Nina's inbounds pass for a 2. And 1. Tied at 8 with 2.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Nina nails a 3-point shot. And then Hannah works the post for 2. And after 1, it's 19-10 Pantherettes. Hannah rebounds and scores and is fouled. And after 3, it's 60-20 Pantherettes. In the 4th, Chris scores in the low post. And Tyra makes the baseline for 2. Chris is on the floor for the ball and gets it to Angel, who hits a runner in the lane. Shoemaker is trailing by 40 points, but hits the last shot of the game to make the final. Pantherettes 74 and the Lady Gray Wolves 37. Naya scored 16, Starr 15, Lorraine had 12, and Hannah 10 as the Pantherettes move on to the Region 1 area game. A big Duncanville crowd was in Colleyville for the area-round game with Plano West, the runner-up in District 6A, who had defeated Flower Mound in the by-district to get here. And early on, Zay feeds Lorraine for two. Then she finds Starr for two more. Zay just goes ahead and makes a basket herself from behind that arc on the floor. Then tries to stop and pop, but doesn't. So she follows her shot and curls it in from the baseline. Nina draws a foul and gets a couple of free throws. I can't tell, but I think so. And after one, it's 23-11, Pantherettes. In the second, Lorraine rebounds and is fouled, and she hits a couple of free throws. Starr rebounds and scores. And at the half, it's 45-27, Pantherettes. The new athletic director at Duncanville Independent School District was on hand for this one. In the third, Naya feeds Hannah for two more. And it's over. Final Pantherettes 84 and Plano West 52. Zay had 28, Starr 20, and Lorraine scored 19 for win number 34 on the season as the Pantherettes head for the region quarterfinals. On Tuesday at Grand Prairie, the Pantherettes played DeSoto in the region quarterfinal game as all of the District 7 6A teams are still alive after two playoff rounds. A big Duncanville crowd was on hand, and there were no surprises in this game again as Naya hits a three-point shot in the opening possession. Then Nina passes to her for a short off the glass, and quickly it's 5-0. Starr takes the baseline, misses the shot, but snares the ball back and hits a runner. Lorraine dishes to Zay for a floater down the lane. As the clock is ticking down, Zay finds a lonesome Lorraine for the easy basket. And after one, it's 15-8 Pantherettes. Grow and grow. Starr hits a 17.5-foot shot. And at the half, it's 28-17 Pantherettes. In the third, Starr takes Nina's pass and hits a jackknife turnaround baseline shot. Coach Self Morgan advises her players as we head to the fourth quarter. Nina spots Zay underneath. And when three Lady Eagles trap her, she gets it out to Lauren, and she hits. Zay takes this inbounds pass and curls around everybody for a layup. Final. Pantherettes 57 and DeSoto 30. Naya scored 15. Lorraine and Starr had 12 apiece as the Pantherettes move on to the Region 1 semifinals. Friday evening, it was over to Wilkerson Granny's Fieldhouse in Fort Worth for the Region 1 tournament semifinals versus Keller, who had won District 3 6A and defeated North Crowley, Friendship, and Arlington Bowie to reach this game. And Zay gets it started for the Pantherettes with this driving bank shot. Then Naya makes a driving hoop on a break. It's Zay to Lorraine, into Star for the basket. Naya and Star make this inbounds play work as the Pantherettes build a 6-point lead after one. There's a sampling of the Duncanville fans in Fort Worth Friday evening. The Pantherettes went almost the first half of the second quarter without a score until Naya rebounds and scores. Then Nina hits a rainbow. And Zay scores on a fast break. And then Star steals at midcourt and gets it to Zay for the layup. And at the half, it's 29-15 Pantherettes. In the third, Zay drives past her defense for two. And then Star is trapped, but gets the ball to Zay, who spots Lorraine for the basket. And after three, it's 43-20 Pantherettes. In the fourth, lots of deliberation play. But here, Star drives and hits a floater. Late in the game, Keller put this person in the game. Final, Panthers 52, Keller 26. Zay had 20 to lead the Pantherette scores. Next stop here tomorrow afternoon to see who gets to go to San Antonio.
Pantherettes, a junior checking in at 6 feet tall, playing guard number 00, Zay Green. A senior at 5 feet 7 inches tall, playing guard wearing number 10, Nina Alvarez. 5 feet 7 inches tall, playing guard. Please welcome number 20, Anaya Thomas. 1 inch tall, playing forward, number 23, Star Jacobs. Number 40, Hannah Gusters. Assistant coaches, Gerardi Thomas, Thomas Weber, Destiny Castillo, and Stephanie Cooper.
Not surprisingly, two teams from District 7-6A met in the Region 1 Finals as South Grand Prairie had won their 3 playoff games to get here. The Pantherettes have victories of 21 and 25 points over the Lady Warriors in district play. But word was that the Lady Warriors had really improved lately, and another great Duncanville crowd was on hand as this Star Twister underneath opens the scoring, grabbing the loose rebound and putting it back. Zay steals at midcourt and takes it to the house. Then on the next possession, stops and pops. It's a 2 and 1. Then later hits a shot from behind that arc on the floor as the Pantherettes are playing catch up, and they trail by 4 after 1. Both teams scored only 2 points each in the first 4 minutes of the second quarter, but Zay gets 2 more for the Pantherettes, and then Star into Chris, out to a cutting Zay for a 2 and 1. Again, Star to Zay for 2. And the Pantherettes lead briefly for the first time in this game, but at the half, the Pantherettes trail by 3. In the third, Naya hits a much-needed rainbow to tie the game. And then Hannah slings in a hoop. This late quarter South Grand Prairie basket made it 43-37 Lady Warriors after 3. Zay is still rolling as she opens the fourth quarter with a 3-point hoop. Then she dishes to a cutting star for 2 more as the deficit is getting smaller. Zay again. Spinner. 2. Then the basket that put the Pantherettes ahead for good. For 3, Nia. Then she hits another from this side. And then when Zay makes this driving basket, it gives the Pantherettes a 7-point lead with a couple of minutes left. So it's slow down, keep away time, shoot free throws, and Naya hits a couple, as does Zay. As does Nina. Then Zay scores on a break to finish it up. Final, Pantherettes 62 and South Grand Prairie 49. Outscoring them 25-6 in the final quarter. Zay had 35 points to lead the way, and Naya had 13 as the Pantherettes punched their ticket to the Alamo Dome. Here are some after-game ceremonies. So here's the deal. On Friday night, March 3rd, 8:30, Alamo Dome, San Antonio, the state semifinals. The Pantherettes will play Converse Judson out of Region 4. Then the winner of that game will play the winner of the other semifinal game, Pflugerville out of Region 2, and Cypress Ranch out of Region 3. That game will be at 8:30 Saturday night.
We'll be back on or before March the 10th with highlights of what happened in the Alamo Dome in San Antonio, as well as how the Panthers are still doing. As we close, let's see some
scenes from the Duncanville Noon Lions Club Las Vegas party that was held the other night, and we'll be back and see you on or before March the 10th.
We're having a good night. Thank you for coming.
And swimming when the
Absolutely.
boys wore those little
Oh, no, we don't do that.
waist up.
Absolutely.
Virginia Nomad. I got some To me, oh, Jerry Frazier, CPA, tax preparer, QuickBooks advisor, Jerry Frazier, CPA.
Wait a minute, we can.
Hope everybody's having fun.
That's really it. Not expecting the good.
He doesn't do stuff by himself.
Oh, just keep on going. Hey, get this guy with two ladies here. All right, this is Pastor Governor Don Johnson. We're glad to be here at this wonderful, I tell you, annual Las Vegas Special tonight. And we're going to buy everything you see.
This is Officer Doug Sis. Let's try this on.
All right, the next number we're calling is B9. Number 9.